So LactiGo is a product that I found about a year and a half ago. I was using a competitor's product, and I think like most endurance athletes, I'm constantly thinking about what is something else that I can be doing that is better or different, but contributes to the goal of increased performance. And so, trying a different product is one of those things. And so I grabbed LactiGo and I haven't turned back. The first thing that I noticed when I put it on is how well it dried on my legs, and then just the feel of it on my legs, and that I didn't really feel it at all. Like it absorbs into the skin, it dries, and then you almost forget that you're wearing it after a while. And that was something that I really liked. None of that goopy feeling, and just like that feeling of there being a film of something on your legs, that slimy feeling. And then, head on out for, you put this on 30 to 45 minutes ahead of time, and then, it's become part of my pre-workout routine. Head on out and, knock out my workout. And I've done workouts before. One of the things that you would get when you order LactiGo is it's called like the 50-50 challenge, where you put LactiGo on half your body and no LactiGo on the other half, and go out and do your workout, feel the difference. Well, I've never done that. My brain can't quite wrap my mind around just doing half and half like that. But I have done workouts specifically without LactiGo just to see what it feels like and to remind myself that this does make a difference. And the difference is noticeable, and a lot has to do with rate of perceived exertion. And I think I speak for most endurance athletes when that is one of the big things that we're all trying to reduce. How can I do this same work, but how can it feel easier? It's kind of like, what gadget can I buy, or what thing can I put on my bike that's going to magically give me 10 more watts, And this is something that has helped to reduce rate of perceived exertion at all kinds of different effort levels for me. And I notice when I put it on, I notice when I don't put it on, and so I make sure that I regularly, put it on before those hard interval runs and rides. And then, come home, take a shower, and I usually put it right back on. Probably not as much, but I usually put some right back on to help with the recovery for those muscles. One of the things that I do is on the morning after a harder effort, I will do some sort of zone 1, zone 2 work, just to kind of log some time. And sometimes I'll put this on after that evening before. I'll put it on after I get out of the shower, and then when I do that zone 1, zone 2 ride, the rate of perceived exertion is lower for that already relatively easy effort. And, that say no more for me. So, and then, I don't feel like that goopy feeling. I don't feel like I might mess up my couch if I sit on my couch while I have this on my legs. Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things. It's always in my bag. I've got a handful of bottles that are just sitting, and because I order a handful at a time, and then it's always in my bag, so I've always got it at a race, and kind of the same thing when it's time for me to start going through my warm up on race day. I put it on, and it's part of my pre-race routine as well. So, but I don't think that it's specifically something for people that race. If you just want to crush your friends on the weekend group ride, by all means, use this as your secret weapon. I think you don't have to be some top podium pro to get a benefit from LactiGo. I think that it helps with feeling better. And anybody that's trying to increase performance, whether it's for competitive goals or personal goals, there's no reason why not. So I recommend LactiGo to anybody, and anybody that's curious about it, I would recommend them to grab a bottle and give it a try. What's the worst that can happen? You feel better. So I just think that it's a great product. It's something that I believe in, and I'm glad to be an ambassador, and I'm really glad to be using LactiGo to help me in my training and then on race day.